Hi, my name is Hank Lewis. Vancouver and Houston foodie, economics and math professor, father of 2 kids, and a lover of all kinds of different foods out there. Today what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to make a special Canadian snack called poutine. Poutine is actually originally from Quebec. It's actually a very good snack, very tasty. It's considered comfort food. What I'm going to be showing you how to do today is how to make poutine when you're not in Canada. Like if you're in Houston, Texas, for example, and you want to find ingredients to make at least something close to semi-authentic poutine, I'll be able to show you how to do that. So come with us for a second right now. And Jason, get the raccoon out of my face. Let's just get a good look at these here. See these? Natural potato skins here. These are natural cut fries. Now take a look here, malt vinegar. So for those of you Canadians here who say you can't find vinegar for your fries, you're not looking hard enough. A lot of restaurants in the Houston area here in the south are now carrying malt vinegar at least, and it works just as good as regular vinegar. Now, we're just taking the excess here at the bottom of the basket to have with our lunch right now. Jason's got a bacon and cheese dog there for him. This stuff is wonderful. And I've got a bacon cheeseburger here with sausage. Hello again. Well, we're back in my kitchen now, and I'm going to be showing you how to make the poutine here. Poutine, again, consists of 3 primary ingredients. First ingredient, French fries, which we brought back from Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Second ingredient is cheese curds. Now, cheese curds, especially the fresh kind, are hard to get. But this is my recommendation here. HEB white cheddar cheese. You can break this apart with your hands and it looks a lot like fresh cheese curds. And the truth of the matter is, these blocks of cheese you buy in the supermarket, they're just fresh cheese curds that have been fused together, okay, and shaped nicely. It's not the same thing as getting a nice block of cheddar cut from a cheddar wheel, by the way. Anyhow, I am going to set this thing up and show you how to make the cheese curds. It's a good idea to let your white cheddar cheese warm up to about room temperature here. And here we've got a nice little block of white cheddar cheese here. What we're going to do is we're going to just do this by hand. Make sure you wash your hands very thoroughly now. This is a kitchen area, of course. We're going to break this apart into curds with our hands. If you take a look here, you can see we've got our cheese block right here. It's about 2 inches by 1 inch by 1.5 inches. This should make enough cheese curds when we break it apart to make 1 decent serving of poutine. Now to make the curds out of it, the best way to do this is use your hands. Just break it up here. Just kind of work it a bit. And take a look at these here. Look at that. See that texture there? See that texture? Those are cheese curd textures here. You see all those curds have been fused together to make that nice, smooth looking rectangular block. But we're breaking it apart. We're undoing the process here. And we're getting stuff that looks like the fresh cheese curds that belong in poutine. Now I realize these kind of blocks here are not as fresh as the stuff you get from the cheese processing plant here, but again, we don't have places where you can buy too many fresh cheese curds directly here in the Houston area. Occasionally, Super Target, which is a company based out of Minnesota, by the way, will periodically in their deli section have fresh cheese curds available for you. And when they have them available for you, definitely buy them, but you have to watch out because those things will spoil inside of about 2 weeks if you don't use them. And 2 other ingredients you have to have is some kind of gravy. Now I've tried several different kinds. If you can get some fresh gravy like from Boston Market, their turkey or chicken gravy, it works very well, but in a pinch the Heinz Homestyle Classic Chicken Gravy does a pretty good job. Now again, fresh gravy is always better, but if you're trying to do this in a pinch, here the bottled gravy works pretty well. The other ingredient I recommend here, fresh ground pepper. And this McCormick Schilling brand peppercorn medley with a grinder there, this will fill the bill. It'll give you that really fresh, cracked, peppery taste here. And you can mix that with the gravy here. Now what we're going to do, we've got the French fries in the oven reheating, making sure they get nice and crispy here. And while that's going on, I'm going to heat up the gravy. Okay, now we're going to be heating up the gravy here. Get yourself a nice microwave-safe bowl here. This is a nice IKEA combination latte mug and bowl. And you want to pour in about, for a single serving, about ½ a cup, about 4 ounces, maybe 6 ounces max will do for that. We're going to heat this gravy in our microwave-safe dish for about a minute, get it nice and hot. So let's put that in the microwave over here. Oh wait, protect the microwave from spillage and not offend your roommates or your wife or husband or whomever. Now while that's running in the microwave here, let's get our French fries out of the oven and let's show how to build the poutine base here. I recommend getting either a ceramic or a paper bowl, because we may want to heat this up in the microwave a little bit if you really like the stringy cheese. If you don't want the cheese to be so stringy and gooey, and you know something, you can just put it in a regular bowl, then that's fine. Styrofoam though is not microwave safe, so I do not recommend heating poutine in a styrofoam dish here. Now we're at the point where we're going to build our poutine here. And here's the way this works. Put a layer of French fries in the bottom of your bowl or your dish. Once you've got a layer of French fries in there, scatter up a nice layer of your cheese curds on top of them. Okay? Another layer of French fries. They don't have to be crisscross. They can be randomly disheveled any particular way. So another layer of French fries. And then another layer of your cheddar cheese curds. I got enough here in this bowl to do one more layer of French fries on the top here. And a few more cheese curds on the top. Doesn't this look wonderful? Our gravy is heated up. And so the next step is we're going to get that hot gravy here. See? See that hot gravy here? It's going to swirl it around just a little bit for us, eh? Let's swirl it around the camera here. Swirl that gravy around. See, get the fresh cracked peppercorn there. Get that all mixed together here. We're going to put this over the top. And dump that over the top of everything here. Alright. Now again, if you want this to be the more traditional style here, this is your last step. You're pretty much done. You can just let the heat from the French fries, let the heat from the gravies melt the cheese curds, and you're good to go. Some folks want a little bit more melty action. If you want that, you can heat that in the microwave for another 30 seconds. I like my cheese a little more melty because that's what I'm going to do. Okay, microwave action is done. Now take a look at this here. Look at what we got. We've got fresh poutine, or semi-fresh poutine. Look at that steam coming off of that here. Ready to eat. Let's give this a taste here. Kind of mix mine up a little bit. Oh, this looks so delicious here. Oh, makes me homesick for BC if I lived there.